Hi, this is Xavi Gonzalez, co-founder of opennac, and in this video we are going to show you how to set up a lab using an opennac virtual appliance. In order to do that lab, we need a switch. In this case we are going to use a Cisco 2960 and a laptop with VirtualBox. VirtualBox configuration, we are using 1 GB RAM, 1 GB of RAM with an Ethernet port in bridge, connected with a trunk port with a switch. Okay, you can see here the RAM, some extended features that we have set up, 2 processors, and we can start. Okay, we have the switch connected with the laptop with a trunk port, and this will be the management IP that we are going to use through that trunk port in order to connect the laptop with the VM. Okay, this is the admin interface. Okay, in this case we're using the default VLAN. This is the setup of the service VLAN. In this case the service VLAN will be the VLAN that is going to be used by the clients when are connected. We set up the IP configuration of the service VLAN, DHCP range, DNS. Okay, and we do the same with the quarantine VLAN and with the registry VLAN. Once we finish this wizard, we will continue booting the opennac server. Now the interfaces that we have just configured are starting up, and then we can configure now time zone, keyboard layout, and authentication in order to set up the VM to our requirements. Okay, and now we can finish the boot process. We can log in, root opennac as password by default, and we can see all the interfaces that we have. Okay, with the service VLAN, registry VLAN, quarantine VLAN, and management VLAN. That is the default one. Now we can access through the management VLAN, admin opennac as password by default, and then we can start the web wizard in order to configure the rest of the parameters that we need in order to start using opennac. Okay, we will do a system check with all the software requirement. Of course, this is the live demo and it is fully configured. Database configuration, admin configuration, this is the switch information. What is the IP of the switch in order to connect the VM with the switch? Okay. What is the SNMP read write parameter? What is the brand that we are using? In this case we are using a Cisco 2960. We have several models that is already supported, and we are updating this list, of course. Now we configure the admin login password and enable password. Okay, this is the same configuration that we have set in the previous wizard. We can modify here if we want. And now we can reboot the machine once it is completely configured. Okay. Minimum requirements while it is rebooting is a laptop with some hypervisor software like KVM, VirtualBox or VMware. Switch, Cisco switch, in this case we're using 2960, and some laptop or client in order to test the wired connection. Okay, in this case we are using Linux, but we can use Windows or Mac. We are not using any internet connection in this demo, but it is not very difficult to set up. Okay, now it is rooted, and then we can go to the management interface again. Okay, we can browse here what are the users that are already defined in our CMDB. This CMDB is user management, is the backend is an LDAP, in this case is a local LDAP. We can create here a new user. Okay. And we can go to the status of opennac in order to see if they are users. This is the client. The client it is not already connected. We launch the supplicant. Sorry, it is not connected to the network. Okay, now it is connected. We put the password again. Okay, now it's doing the authentication, and now it is fully authenticated. And we can see that we have an IP of the service VLAN. Then we can go back to the management administration, and we can see here that our user is connected, the switch that is connected, what is the port, the user, and what is the rule that has applied that configuration. In this case is the default rule that say that all the authenticated users go to the service VLAN. Okay, one thing that we can do now is quarantine this user if we want to move from the user VLAN to the quarantine VLAN, and then opennac will link down the port and reconfigure the VLAN to the quarantine VLAN. If we go to the client again, we can see that now it is disconnected. We insert the password again. This is because we have not saved the password in the supplicant. If the password is saved, then it is automatic. We don't need to put the password again. Okay, now we have authenticated again, and we can see that now we have a different range because this is the quarantine VLAN. Okay, thanks for watching. Keep connected to our website opennac.org in order to see more content. Bye.